Let me ask you something. How many of you feel like life is just not going the way you want? Like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck in the same cycle. Same problems, same frustrations, same damn excuses. You know what you need to do, but for some reason you're not doing it. You start, you stop, you try, you quit, and then you look around at your life and wonder, why am I not where I want to be? I'll tell you why. Because 80% of your problems aren't caused by bad luck, by the economy, by your past, or by anyone else. They are caused by you. More specifically, they are caused by a lack of discipline. And before you roll your eyes, let me tell you this. Discipline is not restriction. It's not suffering. It's not punishment. It is the single greatest tool you have to build the life you want. The people at the top, the ones living the life you dream of, they're not there because they're smarter than you, luckier than you, or more talented than you. They're there because they do the things you don't feel like doing. Discipline equals freedom, not restriction. You think skipping the hard stuff is giving you freedom? No, it's trapping you. Every time you avoid the gym, every time you waste money, every time you break your word to yourself, you lose control. Discipline isn't about taking away your choices, it's about giving you the power to shape your life on your own terms. Knowledge isn't power, action is. We've been told a lie for far too long. We've been told that knowledge is power, that if we read the right books, listen to the right podcasts, watch the right videos, and consume the right information, our lives will magically change. But knowledge alone does nothing. Knowledge is just stored potential, and potential doesn't pay the bills. Potential doesn't make you healthier, wealthier, or happier. Action does. The people who win in life are not always the smartest. They're the ones who take action, despite fear, despite uncertainty, despite not having everything figured out. They understand that success is messy, that failure is part of the process, and that waiting for the right time is just another form of procrastination. They move forward even when they don't feel ready, because they know that clarity comes from action, not from thinking. Look at any successful entrepreneur, athlete, or leader, and you'll see the same pattern. They didn't wait until they knew everything to start. They learned by doing. They took risks, made mistakes, adjusted, and kept moving. Every master was once a beginner who dared to start before they felt ready. Most people, however, get stuck in the trap of analysis paralysis. They think, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if people judge me? But the real question they should be asking is, what if I never even try? What if I waste years just thinking instead of doing? The cost of inaction is always greater than the cost of failure, because failure teaches, but inaction keeps you exactly where you are. The truth is, you don't need more information. You already know enough to change your life. The only thing missing is action. So stop waiting. Stop searching for the perfect plan. Stop convincing yourself that you need more time, more knowledge, more anything before you begin. The only thing you need is to take action now. Move before you feel ready. Adjust along the way. Take the first step and the path will reveal itself. Because knowledge isn't power, action is. Discipline is the key to solving 80% of your problems. Most of the problems in your life are self-inflicted. They're not caused by bad luck, outside forces, or unfair circumstances. They're caused by a lack of discipline. The struggles you face, whether it's your health, finances, career, or relationships, can often be traced back to one simple fact. You haven't been consistent in doing what you know you should be doing. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who struggle. It's not talent. It's not intelligence. It's not motivation. It's the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. The most successful people in the world don't rely on motivation because motivation is unreliable. It fades. Some days you wake up inspired and some days you don't. But discipline, it's permanent. It's the ability to show up regardless of how you feel. Think about your biggest struggles right now. If you're out of shape, it's not because you don't know what to do. It's because you haven't had the discipline to stay consistent. If you're struggling financially, it's not because you don't know how to save or invest. It's because you haven't had the discipline to cut unnecessary expenses and stick to a plan. If your relationships are failing, it's not because you don't know how to communicate. It's because you haven't had the discipline to be present, to listen, to put in the work, even when it's inconvenient. Most people don't lack opportunity. They lack discipline. They look for shortcuts, hacks, and easy ways out instead of developing the one thing that actually creates lasting success.